Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It's Twisted Tuesday. It's July 7th. And Tony O here on the north side of Chicago, Carol Brandolino, south side. How you doing, Carol, on that side over there? Good?
All good.
You're not at the library today.
I'm not,
No
I'm in
library.
my sheet shed. No library today. I took the day off. I had a lot of running around and errands to do, so I'm at home. So it's nice.
All right, very good, very good. All right, guys, we got a nice show lined up for you guys. Check the website, TonyOceanMedia.com. Just call it 846-629 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to first responders, men and women in the military. Let's not forget our veterans who fought for our country, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you for watching the show Monday through Friday at noon. It's Ocean's Pit. Let's try to do this. Let's go. Woo! Oh, yeah. It's Pit Style, everybody. How we all doing today? Beautiful day out today for Tuesday, July 7th. And, boy, what a weekend. It's been a crazy 4th of July. How was your weekend, Carol? How were you doing on the weekend? How'd the party go? I heard it. Pictures look good. Everything looked great.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm spoiled now. Doing a party like that right off the bat was, for Pizza Boy. Everybody knows who Pizza Boy is. So it was their 4th of July party, and his wife and mother-in-law do such an amazing job, and sister-in-law. And what a great party. It was exactly what I envisioned. They are my mold. Like, it is perfect for what I'm trying to do. And then the mom is just amazing. She spoiled me rotten. This is what I love about Greek and Italian women and mothers and all of that is, so I'm doing my gig 12 hours. I was there. I started at 11:30. I was there till 11 o'clock at night. Okay. It was a long day. Now, I'm not going to lie. It was very long, but so much fun. And as I'm doing my job, she's cleaning up the buckets off of the tables. She's washing them and she's bringing them back to me. It was the best. I said, you're the best. Like, I need you with me. I need this person with me. So she's washing the glasses. And I go, please, you don't have to do this. I could do this at the end. I could bring them home. She goes, oh my God, no, I got to clean this stuff up. Like, she just kept going around, and what a great hostesses and host. The truck was there. The Pizza Boy truck was there. The Not Your Mama's Mimosas. It was just I was so happy. It really was great. It was a great.
They're great. They're a great family. I did a couple of parties for them. I knew the mom for many, many years. Great lady. And I knew her husband, Joe, and Christina used to come sneak and see me when she was 16. She'd come see me play. So the family is great. So great. You got to check it out. I'm glad it worked out good for you. All right. So good. Like I said, tonight tonight. We're doing the White Sox Italian night against White Sox are playing the Red Sox. The White Sox are in first place. I think they won 47 and lost 42. And Tony Ocean, the main event band. Tonight, it's only going to be Daryl Armistad, Danny Ramundi, Jerry Jams, and yours truly. Tony Toto, a little heartburn, wasn't feeling too good, so he had to take the day off. So he's relaxing today. So we're going to be doing it from 4 to 6. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It happens with that. And we're going to keep the party going. Thursday will be at Moretti's in outside patio. Friday, Chicago Prime. Saturday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. And Sunday, we'll be back at the Getaway. It's boat. And now the reason why we're there on Sunday, it's called Boat Pub Crawl. But it's pub crawl with boats. So boats go from bar to bar, and they pull up all the different spots. So it's kind of jumping. That's why they have us there on the Sunday. Usually we're there on a Saturday. All So tomorrow, 70s here in Chicago, they got their book signing. Brand new phone call and Rush Brown for many of us on Thursday, and for everything that happened. Of course, just want to get again our prayers for tragic boat accident that happened in Lake John. We did mention it yesterday. Got a little bit more information here. The privately owned 20-foot P-25 vessel, which features maximum capacity of 19 passengers, was navigating the lake during the storm. The boat was being operated by a 47-year-old man, extensive boating experience. 9 additional passengers were on board, including a 75-year-old male, 73-year-old, 49-year-old female, 46-year-old male, 44, 12, 10, 7, and 6. The ages of people on the ship. The other residents of Batavia, Illinois, Beaton, Illinois, and Fontana, Wisconsin. This is at Bigfoot Beach. The boat conditions rapidly, and it happens. All the kids, everybody was wearing life jackets. It's a tough lake, even when there is no storm. It's a tough lake to be on, and you got to be careful. The vessel was struck by at least 2 large waves over the bow, causing the vessel to take the vessel to take amount of water and began to listen from one side to the 911, of course. So, following the incentive church, divers located water, which is 10 and 6, located inside. Driver was just a tragedy, and again, plus all the birds that went out, plus all the businesses that lost, trees were down. It was just. Do you imagine that feeling, Carol? Your life is done. Your life is never going to be the same. And
no, I couldn't.
Even though
I
you
can't
were
even put myself in that position. Yeah, I can't. I just can pray for these people and for their peace, or what I don't know how you can go on and how your life moves forward after something like that. I just pray for them. I just can't even mentally process it, to be honest with you. My heart really breaks for them.
Again, our prayers go out to Lake Geneva, and like I said, I talked to Kevin today from the Getaway, and they seem like they're everything. They got some little damage on some of their decorations and stuff, but everything seems to be going good, and hopefully they'll have another great weekend. All right, so that's the information for that. Like I said, just crazy. A couple other people have passed away here. Lawrence Browse, the oldest World War II veteran, dies at the age of 112 years old. 112 years old. Just crazy here. USA lost again. It was a close game. Everybody was watching it.
Yeah.
Against Belgium, 4-1 they lost. But you know what? You got to give USA credit. They did a great, they made it pretty far as they could. They played as well as they could. Yeah. So I'm hoping for Argentina next. So hopefully Argentina would be next. Yankees won 5-1, finally breaking their losing streak. I want to say a prayer to my buddy Bobby LaMantia, Bobby La. He was a promoter here in Chicago. Now he's up in Texas doing shows up there, and we'll be performing there in October 17th and 18th. But his mother just passed away. Arlene Tia has passed away. So our prayers go out to Lee. And the church services are going to be in Elmwood Park on Thursday morning at St. Cyprian at 9:00 in Elmwood Park. So our prayers. Carol, did you see any interesting stuff happening for you on the 4th of July? I know you were that's a long day of doing your work over there. What was the taste? What was the comments of the mimosa? How did it work out?
It worked out great. So what I did was I made, a nice little sticker for them with all their names on it for the 250 years. But what I did last minute was I stopped at like Jewel in the morning because I wanted to be able to make some just random types of different drinks. I bought like those flavored club sodas for the kids because I knew, there were going to be kids. I didn't know there were going to be that many. If I did, I would have bought more, but they went over just great. So I used these peach cream and strawberry cream club soda flavored drinks, water, like bubbly water. And then I put fruit juice in them. And then with whipped cream, I made the candy kebabs, like they were really cute. The kids loved, they could put gummy bears in it. They could put the candy I made, on the skewers, and the kids were loving it. So, but the adults loved the limoncello. So I'm going to be getting my limoncello. I'll be proudly serving our friend Jerry Maselli's limoncello. So I'm going to be proudly serving his and Not Your Mama's Mimosas. I know he's not trying to promote it or anything because he doesn't really sell it, but it's Tony Toto's and his
Right.
are just absolutely delicious. And I asked him if he'd be interested in
Very good.
getting me a
They're
case. Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
So the limoncello buckets are delicious. And then I did the raspberry pineapple with the sherbet. But then I bought this cold brew, this Starbucks cold brew espresso in a big, like, bottle. And I bought the Italian sweet cream creamer. Well, I'm like, if anybody wants, I thought women would want like an espresso type martini or drink. So I did that. Some 22-year-old
Yeah.
handsome young lad comes up and he's like, do you make espresso martinis? And I was like, actually, hold on. So I started to make it. He goes, can you make it with tequila? And I said, I can make it with whatever alcohol you want to bring me from that table because they have, a lot of alcohol. So he brought me this tequila and it's a peanut butter flavored tequila. Now, I tasted it a few weeks ago and it's delicious. And I don't love peanut butter and I don't love tequila, but the peanut butter tequila, I made an espresso martini with the peanut butter tequila and Italian sweet cream creamer. I'm giving away this amazing recipe and this espresso drink. This guy lost his mind. He's like, oh my God, I got to go get my friends. Like I had 7 24-year-old boys drinking these espresso martinis. You know what I mean? Out of like mason jars and solo cups because I'm not putting it in a bucket. He's like, boy, you do this really, really good. I go, I've been doing it 27 years. I can make you all kinds of delicious drinks. I just don't have a full bar back here. But if they had a bar set up over there with all the alcohol, I was like, bring me whatever you want. I'll make you something good.
Sure.
So yeah, everybody loved the drinks. They were tasty. They were fun. Oh, and I was making bomb pop shots. So people were doing shots left and right of the blue and red shots. It was fun. Like I can definitely get down doing that because I was having a good time. They were having a good time. That's what I want to do, So fingers crossed. I got another party coming up on Sunday for a bachelorette party. So that's going to be
good.
A
there
big
was some
one.
video footage.
Yes.
Very cool.
And the women are beautiful. Man. Their bodies are amazing. They were dancing. It was good. Good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Good people. Yeah, they're good family, good people. Ocean's Pit little show about big things. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about this this Laura Bennett from Party Rock Anthem from LMFAO. She's the lead singer, died at the age of 36 years old. You know anything about her?
I know the song. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know anything about her. I know the song. It was very, very famous. You know it too. If you heard it, you would know it because it was a real big party anthem song for many years. But yeah, I've heard of probably now that's the 3rd or 4th person that's died from the age of 35 to 45 lately. It's blowing my mind.
I mean, is that right, Carol? Is that insane? You're talking about 36 years old.
I know.
And I don't know the details there, but I mean, just wow. It's so sad. It's like we're talking about the younger generation. I don't know what they're going through, and it's just nuts as it is. Guys, what I did for mention, I forgot to say, of course, our good friends from JRC Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop, folks. That's right. Don't get to tune up that lawnmower. I'm sure you did already, but if you haven't, folks, parts 105 plus parts. They're your neighborhood powerhouse. The auto key programming at all the Ace Hardware stores. They program your car cut keys up to 50% less than the dealership. Visit your helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. Absolutely. And Ace Reward apps, easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. That's JRC Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods with their brand new store opening in Elmwood Park in October. Now, they showed a girl on Instagram, and she took pizza, and she cooked it on the barbecue.
Yeah.
On a barbecue grill, put the pizza on there, and it was like, wow. But how do you get, and then she put it on the, so she get the bottom all cooked, and then she took it and she put it on the bottom row to get the top all done. Have you ever done that before?
Well, no, my brother has, I mean, if a pizza was already cooked, you could put it on the grill. I don't know. There has to be, the crust has to be made already. It's got to be made already because you can't put dough. I mean, unless you're putting it on something. I don't think because that has to be really hot. How hot can a grill get? Like that's my thing. I know these pizza ovens get, obviously they have to be so hot. In a grill, I don't know how high a grill can actually get, but I'm sure it would be delicious. I really is, as long as it can cook through. Like I'm sure it's good.
I
How can
think
it be
so
bad?
too. I just never seen it before. I never seen
Me
it before. I
neither,
thought it was
really.
like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's actually
for
kind of
sure.
interesting. Maybe something to try. How about this guy, Edwin Castro? He won. Listen to this, Carol. He won the largest Powerball jackpot in history. He won
Okay.
$2.4 billion.
Where at? Where does he live?
California.
California. Okay. Wow.
California.
Good for him. Good for him. God bless him.
Imagine what the power you can do with that much money. And I guess he was going to, one of the things he said he was going to start doing is some of the damage from the fires that were done over there. He's going to start rebuilding stuff and start building stuff and trying to make the community better as it was.
Thank God.
But imagine getting that, the rubbing that, or however you found out how. Do you imagine how your life can change in seconds?
Overnight. Yeah, in seconds. Sure. Yeah. I would love to
That's
find
the
out.
positive side.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would love to find
Well,
out.
that's the positive
I'd like to see
side.
that. Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, right. That's the positive side. How something can just change overnight.
Yes.
And then of course also with these poor kids on that boat, family changed overnight
like that.
in hours.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life is too damn short. I'm telling you.
Yes.
All right. Businesses can be copied. Businesses can be copied, but the person behind it can't.
Yes,
A lot of people can try to do the same thing. But the person behind it is the one that's keeping it. So, what's the saying about it could be always duplicated, but I forgot the actual
often
term.
imitated, never duplicated, or something like that. Something
Never
like
duplicated.
that.
Yeah. So, something. Always. Always. It is true. You can have the great. This guy can have the same business, or this woman can have the same business, but I'm telling you, it's the person behind it. That's what really counts. It really does.
Yeah.
You watch it. I agree with you 100%. I'm just looking at some stories. I was trying to get some back stories that we had from the 4th of July weekend, and it's just one thing after. Now, listen to this. Have you been following women's basketball at all, Carol?
Here and there, mostly on social media. I follow what happens. I don't watch the games, but I follow what happens.
Now, I don't watch the games either, but I follow her. They're picking on her, whatever it is. Some of the players in her shot. The WNBA paid her $76 million for a rookie year. Nike paid her $28 million. She generated 26.5 in the league's entire economic activity the same year. This is the most lopsided value in sports history. I think the jealousy is why there's so much hate on this particular person. I'm sure that might have happened to Michael Jordan too. But it's got to be. I mean, the salary that she's making is triple what some of the other people are making. It's not the. It's you can't blame her.
No, it should be. She's generating money. She is bringing in. There was never this kind of excitement about women's basketball. She reinvigorated the entire women's NBA, the WNBA, whatever. So I don't know shit about sports, but I do know that. And you read about how all these girls and they want to go to games now. Listen, this is huge. And it's because of her. And she's a great role model. She's a good person. She's laid back. She's chill. She doesn't start the fights. She walks away. She's great. She's an excellent role model. And she's generating money. And you know what? She should demand more. Because Nike, they're going to make a shit ton of money off of her. The WNBA is going to make a shit ton of money off of her on ticket sales. And from everywhere, from the vendors there, she deserves it. And if you're generating that kind of money like Jordan did or Pippen, or whatever, they deserve it too. And if you're playing the game that well, they should. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Absolutely. It's not just her making money, but the shoe, right. Just like when Michael Jordan signed that Nike deal for that shoe. I mean, every kid went out and bought it. I'm sure all the girls are buying that shoe now too.
Right. And who's getting rich from that? The CFOs, the CEOs, the Nike this, the people owning it. Why should they be billionaires? Why? They're making the money off this woman's talent and her name and how she carries herself. So she should get the money. That should never be
I think so
an
too.
argument.
And it's just a lot of jealousy, just like you said, a lot of jealousy on these people. It really is. How you doing, Ricky Stokes? What's up, Ricky? Hope you're doing well. Ryan, welcome everybody. Kathy, I hope you guys are doing well. Ocean Spit. 73% of people are still waiting to be paid back by friends that lent them money. The statistic hits because it points to how messy money becomes once friendship is involved. Lending to a friend often starts with trust and good intentions and not paperwork or clear timelines. People assume the relationship isn't enough to guaranteed repayment. I don't know about the whole money situation like that. I've never had the problem with somebody like that, anybody that I know.
Right.
But I can see, I've seen families break up over it. I've seen friendships break up over it. What's your take on the whole thing?
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't like borrowing money. I really don't. I've had to in the last year and a half, at the rock bottom for certain things because I needed it right then and there. But, you just make an agreement right then and there. This is when I'm going to pay you back. This is when I could start. Like, I don't ever want to lose a friendship over. I'll sign something. I don't ever want to lose a friendship over that. I hate borrowing money. And no one really ever comes to me for money because I'm a broke ass bitch. So at least right now. But, listen, I'll give you moral support up the wazoo. Like I tell people ask me all the time, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? And what I tell them is, and they are like, if I had money, I said, you know what? I'm not looking for people's money. For my friends, if you're there for me when I need you, some moral support, just be my friend, listen or give me advice or just be there. To me, that's what I need. Of course, if you have money and you just want to just throw it at me and help me, fine. But
there you go. But, like the church thing.
Right.
Like the church thing, when it goes up and down the aisle with the church, the basket.
Pass the basket around. I'm going to pass the Greek church basket around. You know what? I do have a story. You had to have heard about this from The View, your favorite show. I just heard about it. Did you hear about that Sunny Hostin and what she? Okay. This ruffled my feathers. I don't even know why I said ruffle my feathers. I'm 100, but it pissed me off. Okay. I just heard about it this morning. And I was like, what is this bitch's? I can't. This is why I don't watch and listen to things sometimes. Okay. This is what happened. It says Sunny Hostin has a severe case of America derangement syndrome since she feels unsafe when she's around American flags. This was her quote. This is what she said on the show, this dumb asshole. She said, when I walk into a community and I see American flags all over the community, I suddenly feel unsafe because there is a section of this country that has co-opted the American flag. And a guy that posted this, and it was a black guy, it shouldn't matter, but a guy that posted this said,
Yeah.
what he said, you know, where I feel unsafe in America and where I live is the streets that have been named after our African American, like Martin Luther King Drive and this drive and this. He goes, that's where I feel unsafe. He said, not where there's American flags, I don't feel safe. Or if there's, he goes, unfortunately, you see that, you know, I'm not bringing up the whole, he brought up the pride flag, the Black Lives Matters flags, all those stuff. He goes, that's where I feel unsafe. And this was a black man in America talking about this. But for her to so irresponsibly say, but this is how people think, I feel unsafe. So do you see how the American flag, because of this, I hate using the Trump derangement syndrome thing. I hate it.
Yeah.
But what people have done, and I think it's the ignorant people, you need to be more educated or be more open-minded, guys, because I'm very open-minded, is just because somebody loves America doesn't mean that they love Trump. And even if they love Trump, that's their business. They love him for other reasons. They love him for his policies, that he's finally, you know, putting his money where his mouth is. Finally, maybe fighting for the Americans that felt so long like they weren't being fought for. That, what, you know what I'm saying? So and it's sad that now an American flag is almost a symbol of racism in the country. What is that?
Yeah.
What have we come to, guys? Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. Is I'm grateful to be able to fly an American flag. Now, I don't throw it in people's faces, but I do see people driving around with their flags in their culture, and whatever it is they're flying their flag for, sticking out of their cars all over. Yeah. Okay, if let them be proud of their culture.
You know, Carol, you're absolutely right in what you're saying. But you realize that we had no problems in years and years and years of flying the American flag, just because that a whole percentage of the world can't stand. They're all just and they're taking the American flag and calling it racist. What are these people going to do in 2 more years when President Donald Trump is not president anymore? Well, these people are going to be, what are they going to do? They can't pick on the next guy because he's not going to be hated, or the next woman, whoever it is that wins. They can't pick on that person. They can't hate that person that much. They just hate. What are their lives going to do? Do you imagine that? You spend 24 hours of your day hating this person?
Yes. It's terrible.
And then hating the flag?
You're killing yourself. Yeah, you're killing yourself. I couldn't give that much. And I have people that I could and should really hate that have done things directly to me in my life, directly to me, that have affected my life. And I don't waste my days and my nights hating them. You know what I do? I fucking pray for them, because I can't have that feeling inside of me of hate and anger every day, because you know what? It affects me tremendously. And this is why so many people, I guarantee, are fucked up right now, because they got so much anger and hate inside of them, and the narrative's been pushed, and that's what their body and their heart and their energy is filled with. And that's why we have so many problems right now. It's going on to their children. They're teaching hate to their children. This is why we're so screwed right now. So once Trump does get out of the office, hopefully, and these people have nothing else to bitch about, what are they going to bitch about? Maybe they can at least be happy. What, are all the problems in the U.S. going to end? Are we going to have less mental health issues, less violence? Just because you had to be an anarchist and because you just didn't like a president, you're going to go out and be violent, knock off stores, kill people. Come on, guys. That's not how we should be. That's not how we live. That's not how you should be teaching your children. I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, and they're spending most of their time with post and just hate.
I know.
Hate. Oh. You know, it's like, oh my God. I get it.
Right?
You don't like the guy. No. Case closed. It's like, you know, hey, I don't like mushrooms. I don't like them. I don't eat them. I mean, that's it.
It's just move on.
Move on. And this girl, and all the power this broad has on this show, excuse me, this woman, bad word, I'm sorry, she uses on this show. And it's like around American flags. I mean, how old do you think she is?
She's got to be in her 50s. Okay. For sure. 55,
so
58.
before he was president of the United States, the flag was the greatest thing in the world.
Yes, it was. It was the greatest thing in the world before Trump became president. Now
and it just changed.
It
just changed in 2 years. It just changed.
People look like uneducated idiots. I'm sorry. You can dislike somebody as much as you want, but when you bring it into your everyday life and try to blame the type of person you are on it, you look like an idiot. I'm sorry to say it, but you're giving it too much power over you. Be a good person, do good, help people. That will make you feel good. Help others. It'll come back to you. I promise. It makes you feel good.
It definitely will. And, you're absolutely right. Look, Ellie, you make a point. Ellie Weinhardt, actress. Hi, Ellie. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, pretty soon people won't be able to wear a cross anymore or a Jewish star because it make people feel uncomfortable. Do you imagine that? I mean, I wear a cross. I got it ever since I was a kid. My grandparents.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What?
What is God a symbol of Trump now? Who's saying that? I mean, come on. Why are you even comparing the two? They're already comparing him to a king and he's not a dictator. We see who the dictators and the kings were. Look at Mamdani. They're saying about, keeping your air conditioning at 78 degrees. Like what's happening in New York is probably one of the scariest things I've seen in a long time. I don't know what people aren't. Watch that. I'm sorry, but bringing this entire Muslim culture and making it, culture shouldn't have a part in, the politics stuff, right? Come here, respect your culture, live your life the way you live and what you believe in, fine. But what they're doing in the streets of New York and the things that I'm seeing, unless it's AI, I don't think it is scaring me. I don't know it's AI, but it's scaring the shit out of me. And it's giving a whole nother culture that we do not align with, whatsoever. It's a dangerous, not the whole culture, but the traditional Hamas, all that shit.
Not the whole culture. You're right.
Right. Yeah. So that is, yes, I'm going to have sex with my 8-year-old, niece, and that's going to be okay. Guys, this is not okay. This culture can't be a norm and grow here, at least the negative part of the culture or the traditional part, the bad part, let's say, that the United States does not align with. Everybody's going to be, it's going to be bad because you're letting all this happen now, thinking, blah, blah, blah.
If the certain Democratic Party takes over again, we're in trouble.
Yes.
Whether it's going to be communist or socialism. Look, I understand people have their things and blah, blah, everybody can whatever. Let's see. We're trying to get to the game early. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Void, when certain rights and programs are violated and taken away, taking the things that people need makes people look like the other way. And that starts with the Oval Office. Okay. Well, I know prices.
But what programs? I mean, he's talking about, is it medicated? This, that, the people that really, really need it, trust me. Well, no, they don't, because I need it. Guess what? I need it. And I was denied because I lost my job. I have 2 children. I've been paying into the system for 40 years. That's the problem, Boyd, unfortunately, is the people that really, really need it that are from here, because you got to take care of the people here first. You have to. And I worked for a grant. So let me tell you, it's the people that were stealing from the grants. And it was in these parties that we saw these millions of dollars going to random ghost payroll shit. That's the money. That's the problem.
That's the money that should be going to the American people.
Yes, it was abused. That's why these grants had to be cut down. I lost my job, not because of that. Somebody else got the grant, but the grant we lost some money in it, but not all of it. We probably lost not even a third. They cut it down. And so, then don't abuse it. It got abused so much. People were using it for things that had nothing to do with who the grant should have been helping. You understand? So
I agree. It makes complete sense. And just like I said yesterday about the guy that was in Texas and he paid $3 or $2.50 for gas. And then when he got home to California, it was $8 per a gallon. It had nothing to do with President Trump. It had nothing to do with the Oval Office. It has to do with the governor of the
The
state.
state,
He's the
exactly.
one that's controlling it.
Right,
So
right.
look at New York's prices, look at Illinois' prices, look at California's prices. It's got nothing to do with the president of the United States.
No, it's
got to
good
do with our governor.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
there you
That's
go.
what it is.
Hillary Clinton even agreed with the president's 21-point plan. It's okay to agree with the other side. Either side, exactly. If the
Right,
point is
right.
good, thank you, Dean Daly. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Ocean's Pit. So it's just that there's so many people that spend so much time on the hate. On the
Yes.
hate. Okay, you
Yeah.
made your point. You don't like the guy. You don't like the lady. You don't like the show. It is. You don't like the car. You don't like this. It's over with.
Right. Yeah.
Here's something interesting. We're talking about old school. Your grandparents smoked every day, ate bread, butter, meat daily, didn't count calories, obesity almost unheard of, chronic disease rare. Then one additive entered the food supply, and a 47 billion industry was born selling sickness.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to think about this.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
3 meals a day. We ate meat. We had no problem. And then whatever the hell happened, right? It's wow.
Yeah. It's wow.
It
It's
just rolls
wow,
your
for
eyes.
sure.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you really wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, fasting for 72 hours is the best medicine on earth. It triggers your body to eat up tumors, inflammation, and toxins. I didn't know all that.
I've heard about it. I'd like to try, but I don't know if I could do it. I think you just have to have liquids for 72 hours, water, and I think you could do broth maybe. I would
Yeah.
love to try doing that. I've been watching my food intake tremendously and doing everything I can, but now I got to get in the gym. I have to get in the gym, like, because I could feel my muscles feeling weak. And then they say women over 50, osteoporosis, your bone density. Like I don't feel 50 up here, but I have to start taking care of my body like I'm 50 because I am. Okay.
feel like
So I have to start working out.
Well,
and
listen, let me tell you
doing that.
something. I know exactly what you're talking about. We watch watch our grandkids on Tuesday and Thursday.
Right.
And Kellen just asked me, he was crawling on the ground. He goes, Grandpa, follow me.
Right.
I was like, holy
What?
shit. Now, first of all, there was no carpet on the floor.
Okay.
So, and it was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not thinking about that. And was like,
No.
but you're absolutely right. And
Right.
look at this. Most heart attacks happen between 6 and 7 a.m. Your blood is at its thickest at that moment you wake up.
Oh,
That I did not know either.
me neither.
Yeah, so there you,
Okay.
I mean, oh,
Interesting. God, knock
Captain,
on
what's
wood.
up? You can do it to start slow and work your way up to it. You got to start slow. That
Yeah.
makes complete sense. A lot of
Slow
people
is
just
the
want to
only
go in there.
speed. Slow is the only speed I'm going to have. I'm going to be dying in the gym. Eliana's going to come with me. Her and I are going to do it together. So, but yeah, even some guy at the bar last week was like, he was one of my customers, didn't know him very well. He's like, I go, yeah, I got to start working out or whatever. He goes, yeah. He goes, you want me to pay for your gym membership? You really do need to work out.
He did say that?
I go, no, but I was like, yeah. Eliana goes, you should have told. I go, listen, Eliana, nothing ever gets paid for you. Take this lesson with you through life as a woman too. Nothing ever gets paid for you by a man. I no generalizations here, where something else is not expected, or there's something in return, or they feel like
take.
they easily can ask you for something. Now, I'll pay for my own gym membership. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. I'll pay for
Thank
my
you,
own.
Bubba.
Okay.
Very
I got
good.
it.
Very good. Very good, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Chicago Music Cruise is going to happen January 10th to January 27th. January 10th to January 17th, 2027. Royal Caribbean, St. Martin, St. Thomas, Coco Cay, Bahamas, Florida, Tony Ocean, and Seventh Heaven. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. We're back on the Royal Caribbean. We're going to the Stars of the Sea. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or better yet, give my friend Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and tell him you want to go on the ocean with Ocean. I'm excited about that. All right, so Big Pharma buried the world's cheapest medicine. In 1924, doctors used baking soda to fight infections. Today's research proves it fights cancer. Here are 7 ways to use it. They did so much with this stuff that they're hiding stuff. Look, even with the Native American culture, there's so much stuff that people are taking, natural stuff that
Yes.
supposedly helps, and
Yeah.
they just don't want you to have it. They don't want you to know about it because they don't make money from it.
Right.
I got an idea. Lower the prices of everything so everybody can enjoy, get what they need, and we don't have to go through all this crap.
Yeah. Yep. Fact.
Lower the prices. It's one thing after. Okay, here. I never heard. This is interesting. Gray hair is not aging. It is a nutritional deficiency. God created 5 foods that actually reverse it. I did not know that. Gray hair is often treated as something that impossible to change. But many people don't realize that nutrition, the stress, genetics, hormones, overall health can all influence hair, the pigmentation. I think I said that right. While some nutrients can contribute to premature graying, there's part of the much bigger picture.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I thought it just came naturally.
So I definitely know some of it's hereditary. We know this. Like my cousin, my
Yeah.
Uncle Sam, he went white by the time he was probably 30, maybe 35. He had the
Okay.
thickest, most beautiful head of hair, always till he died. But it went white. Now my cousin, his son, went gray by 24, 26, and full white by probably again 30, 35. Beautiful hair, but all white. Okay. It's some of it's definitely hereditary, but yeah, the I don't know about the nutrients. I'm sure that I mean, I don't know if you could reverse it. That blows my mind actually.
Yeah.
Because I have friends my age. Like, I don't even want to take my hat off right now because I have no makeup on, no lashes, no nothing. This is like, let me tell you something. Vitamin D is nature's makeup. If the Greek in me could come out for a minute, vitamin D, the sun is nature's makeup. I feel good, but still I want my eyelashes. Okay. But what I'm saying is I have friends my age that, when you see the part in their hair, right?
Yeah.
When their hair, they get it colored from the roots. It's white coming out. You see white coming out. It's fully grown white. Me,
Yeah.
luckily, knock on wood, hereditary. My grandmother didn't go. She was never fully gray. She lived to 89 years old. My mom, she's dyes her hair a lot with blondes and different colors like that, highlights.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a ton of gray either. And she's going to be 80 this year, So I'm happy about that because at least it's not white growing out of my roots here. Mine is
Yeah.
kind of like underneath. If I were to put my hair back, I look like Bride of Frankenstein. Like eventually I'm going to have that gray streaks on the side here, right? The crazy.
I
the
get it.
crazy
You if I can get more gray, I would. I mean, I would like
I
the more.
like it on men.
It just doesn't get there, and you can't
Yeah.
put it on there. You
Yeah,
can't
you
make
could.
it all gray.
You
It's
could
like
color it, but
yeah, I don't want to go through all that bullshit.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
absolutely. There you go. Mustard plaster for your chest cold when I was a kid.
Hmm,
Okay, see,
believe
you're
that.
absolutely
there's a
right,
lot
boy.
of-
There was stuff that our parents told us that
Uh-huh.
really did help us. Kim Peterson LaFew, what's up, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. Dishwater blonde, and the most don't know my age.
Mhm.
Dennis, I have no idea how old you are, brother.
No.
But there you go. Okay, they told you pizza was unhealthy. Italians eat it regularly and have one of the lowest obesity rates in the world.
Mhm.
Here's what Here's what the big food did to the original. Now, look, unless you make it natural, homemade pizza, whatever it is, and you put certain stuff on it, it's still, and you're right. My mom used to eat it every day with pasta every day.
Sure.
My dad wasn't heavy at all. I don't know how that happened. My mother wasn't heavy, never had a belly.
Yeah.
And my dad never did either. And they ate bread, pasta, pizza, bread, pasta, pizza. So the original, I guess it's what you put in it. Sourdough dough, the Salmanzo tomatoes, of course, the buffalo mozzarella,
Mm.
olive oil. You know, as soon as
Yeah.
they put everything else in there, I
Yep.
don't know. I
I love
can't
pizza.
have one or two pieces. If there's a
No,
pizza in front of me, Carol, I'll be eating it.
me too. If it's hot
I'll
and
be
it's a
eating it.
thin, crispy crust, I'm
Yeah,
a goner. I turn
yeah.
into like I'm a glutton. I'm a gluttonous person when it comes to good pizza.
It's on.
Yeah.
And if I put it back in the
Yeah.
fridge, I go sit down. 10 minutes later, I'm back in that fridge taking that piece out. So
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
That's-
Paulie Walnut Wings. There you go, Boyd. Emo, your parents too. Bob Bailey, what's up, Bob? Hope you're doing well. All right. Here's interesting. Now, this is Ocean's Pit, folks. 30 powerful Greek names for a girl.
Okay.
Carol, 30. I
Okay.
see this. I go, and I don't know anybody I don't know any of these names except
Really?
number one, Maria.
Okay. That's
There's
my
an
mom.
Elena, Eleni,
Eleni.
Eleni, Katrina,
Mhm.
Sophia, Anastasia, Despina, Georgia, Christina, obviously, Velsky,
What?
Evangela,
Oh,
Demetra,
Evangeline. Okay.
Evangeline.
hmm
This was Vasiliki.
Oh, Vasiliki.
What? Yeah,
God bless
there
you.
go.
It's Vasiliki.
Okay, Vasiliki. And there's only 4 letters. Not going to be all that stuff. Anyway, okay. Evangelina, Demetra, here. Paraskevi.
Paraskevi.
Yeah, that sounds like something you get when you sleep with a bad woman in Stone Park. I got Paraskevi. That's what it sounds like. That can't be somebody's name. Alexandria, Anna, Nina, obviously, Athena, Cantaloupe. Oh, Cantaloupe.
No. Calliope.
Yeah, Yopi. Melina, Zoe, Lydia, Elpida, Irina, Theodora, Kyra, Ria, Helena, and Katrina.
Okay.
The name is a gift from one history, blessing from whatever it is. I mean, obviously, you've heard of these names. Do you know a lot of Greek women with these names?
Yes, I know 90% of them. I know people with those names, most of the 90% of the names. Now, my name in Greek, but they didn't put it on my birth certificate, which is good. And the only reason I say that is I'm proud of my name. I got it from my grandmother, but no one would have ever been able to pronounce it. It would have been Kaliroy, Kaliroy. Okay. Kaliroy. Yeah, Kaliroy. Yeah, you just have to roll the R. That's all.
Yeah,
but so Kaliroy would have been, that's my name. In English, they're like, well, when they were signing the birth certificate, my mom obviously was like, no, we're not, going to put Kaliroy on there in English. We're going to so she picks Carol. It should have been like Calliope or, there's different names, but she did Carol with a K because Kaliroy is with a K. And then she put the E in there because it makes sense. Carol, R-O-L-E.
Yeah.
So fine. But she was one of the 9 muses in Greek mythology, Kaliroy, which really makes so much sense because it's the muse of communication, music, arts. So I'm like, okay, all right. I fit the mold, right? The mold, not the mold, the mold.
That fits. That fits. Yeah. Very, very good.
Right.
I talked to yesterday, Carol. I was talking about people who have taken the COVID vaccine. Mm-hmm. And there's so much out there about good for you, bad, whatever the hell it is.
Right.
But the question was that this was actually from Keith Scott from Hinsdale. Says people who have taken the COVID-19 vaccine, should they be allowed to donate blood?
I mean, that's a great question. I get maybe it's not a great, maybe I'm ignorant to this because I don't know what it does to
But
your blood. I don't
I'm
know if it
ignorant
sits
to
in
it.
your,
I'm
I'm
ignorant to it.
ignorant to it. So I don't know if once you get a vaccine, if that sits in your bloodstream. I don't know. So if it does, then maybe there should be a disclaimer that says these people got a COVID shot. Look, people are scared of it. They don't know if something's sitting in your blood and you're donating blood. People need to be very forthright if you're donating blood and people are getting it um, transfusions, okay? That's
Yes.
scary. You could get
Yeah.
very, very sick, right? Or get
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't know what's in those shots. And, it makes sense. Yeah. So Ellie says, no, they shouldn't give blood. Or
okay.
you should at least say, hey, by the way, I'll
Right.
let you know before you take any of my
Right.
blood. I did
Right.
this.
Right. Right.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's up to the
Makes
person if he wants to do it. But
Mhm.
there you go. Something that probably I should figure that out. But I asked Dr. Rao about that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. This is okay. Doritos. You got to love them.
Yeah.
You know how bad they are for you, but you got to
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
Look at this. Next time you take a Dorito,
Okay.
light a Dorito on fire, and it burns like a candle for 5 straight minutes. Here's what's actually inside the chip you've been eating your whole life.
God.
Think about this. Light a Dorito on fire and it burns a candle. That alone could make you question what you're actually eating. The reason it burns so long is because each chip is plunged into 375-degree oil until it's completely saturated with liquid fat. And rapeseed oil is honestly the least concerning ingredient on the list. Just that saturated fat with the liquid, and it can burn. Because I do remember not lighting the Dorito on fire, but we had a campfire, and I had a bag, and when I opened it, it fell on, some of the Doritos fell on it, and it was like charcoal.
Holy crap.
This is what we're putting in our bodies.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it makes you wonder why it tastes so good.
Yeah, it's good.
Everything that tastes so good usually is bad for you. When they give you medicine and it tastes good, it's no good.
It's not going to work.
It ain't going to work.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Couples who have their own rooms like each other a lot more than those who don't.
Oh, that has to be true. That has to be true. If I knew then what I know now, I would have had to have a different apartment. It would have been good.
Spending time together is important, but spending time apart might be just as important. I do believe that's true.
Yes.
Many people assume the strongest couples want to do everything together. Not necessarily true.
No.
But there are couples who seem to do that and get along fine with it.
Yeah.
But hey, it takes 112 days for a man to know if she's wife material. 112 days.
Wait, what's wife material? I just want to know, like, is it 3 things? Is it 5 things? Do I have to take a class? Like, I don't need to know now. First of all, that's a moot point. I'm not going to be a wife again. So I'm not worried about it for myself. I'm just curious.
It makes sense. I don't know either. I should figure that out too. And you know what? You ever notice that some of these things that you find on social media, it's always a man's version. You ever notice that? They never say it takes a woman that long. It's always the man a lot of times. Right. And it's only when there's a woman in an article, it's either she stabbed somebody, threw oil on somebody's face, robbed somebody. I mean, it's like, what the hell?
Women are pissed off.
Sorry. It's like,
stop pissing us off. We're gonna fight back eventually, okay? And you're
there
done.
You go. There you go. Adam Sandler officiated Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding.
Oh, interesting.
Did you follow any of this?
No.
Let me tell you something. They were saying everything was going to be hush hush. Didn't want anybody to know. And what do? They get married in Madison Square Garden.
Right. That makes no sense whatsoever. None. That's not hush hush.
It's unbelievable. And they have all the police officers around the protecting, which Taylor Swift in 2020 said they were racist. Police officers were racist. You need an ID. You need an ID to get into the wedding. which Democrats and people that she follows don't want that ID. It's only benefited when it's for them.
Right. Yeah.
100
You can't
people.
play both sides of the coin, but
You
they do.
can't have both sides of the coin. You can't have both sides of the coin. Italy holds the title for the longest life expectancy in Europe, 84.1 years.
Wow.
True. I see a lot of these people. They definitely live a long time.
Yeah.
We talked about this. McDonald's is planning to replace the drive-through attendants with an AI model named Archie. For the golden arches, Archie.
Oh, how clever.
I see that will come first. I can see that coming first before you're having robots at your home. I can see them having those kind
It's
of
happening. It's happening
definitely
already.
happening.
So
Yeah.
Panda Express, listen, it's a guilty pleasure for me. Once every month or 6 weeks or something like that, I'll go to
Okay.
Panda Express and get my orange chicken
Okay.
and my noodles. That's
Okay.
not a person on the speaker anymore. They're not. It's not. And I'm like trying to talk to it, and my daughter goes, and I was trying to ask it a question, and it kept talking. She goes, "Mom, it's not a person. It's a computer." And I'm like, "No way." Yeah, way. It is. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? It's the same feeling I got, which triggered me when I'm on the phone with like Comcast and they keep automated. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, put a person on the phone. I'll scream
Yeah.
and yell and cuss
Yeah.
because you just want to talk to a person. Now, when you're ordering your fast food that's bad for you anyway and is killing us and it's expensive, now you can't even talk to a freaking person to get it the way you really want it. You know?
Well, the
Ask
scary
them.
part is right now you don't see the person as a robot. You just hear his voice. Do you imagine if you actually see a person come to the window and it's an
No.
actual robot?
No, I can't. No, I don't want to see that. I'm afraid
That
because that's weird.
that's going to happen.
Oh,
That's going to happen.
yeah.
That's definitely going to happen sooner than we think.
Yep.
JB Pritzker signs a bill letting Illinois residents choose their gender on state IDs without medical proof. IllinoisReviews.com. New York, Illinois, California.
I thought that was a problem medically. So if something were to happen to somebody and they have their ID or driver's license, God forbid something tragic happens, they got to tend to this person. I'm sure that's for the most part, it's a human being. You're going to be able to tend to their medical needs, but there's got to be a point where they really need to know. Like,
They're also going to know if they need something and they take your shirt off or they take your pants off, you got something there, even though you might be addressed as a woman.
this is not okay.
Or vice
This is a
versa.
problem.
And yeah, it's what else can you say? You got to look at it's just every cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 11 minutes. Every cigarette you smoke. Thank God I don't smoke cigarettes, but cigars, who knows? I mean, there was some of these other stories we'll have to save till Thursday, but here's some of the people on Taylor Swift's wedding guest list. Lucian Grandi, I don't know who these people are. Marion Morris, Kelsey Bellaria, Little Big Town, I think that's a band. Kane Brown, Miranda Lambert, Adam Aaron, Hamas Sisters, Ice Spice, Ed Sheeran, Sabrina Carpenter, Selena Gomez, Harry Styles, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. The flock all stick together, folks. Well, anyway, it's come to the 1 hour, folks, and we forgot to mention the weather today. The weather today is 83 degrees right now. It is 45% humidity, 3-mile-an-hour winds. The high is 85 degrees. At about 5 o'clock, it'll be about 85. That'll be the highest. No rain. It's a beautiful day today. So get out of the house. Brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware. Again, I want to thank my buddy Jack Vayner Landscaping. They offer monthly maintenance programs, etc. Cousin Tommy at 847-432-5266. Armando Supermarkets and Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. Sorry, we ran out of time, everybody. But again, tonight we will be the White Sox plays the Red Sox. So Tony Ocean, the main event band, will be performing from 4 to 6 at the Westgate. And then we'll be on. Then the actually White Sox go on about 6:40. So a lot of other good stuff happening. We'll be at the Hollywood Casino the next Tuesday. Venutis in Addison on the 16th. Taverna on Division. Can't wait to get back over there. It's going to be a lot of fun on the 18th. Outside patio. I love it over there. Positano's on the 23rd, which is a Thursday, with Lisa P. and Jerry Jams. And then the Friday, Oak Brook concert in the park in Oak Brook with the main event band and Lisa P. Rosie Narivitz is opening for us. So it's going to be a good show on the 23rd. Italian Fest in Oakley, Taylor Street, I think is the 13th. If I got that right, we're there on the Friday night, and Mars on August 23rd. We'll be at the Getaway in Lake Geneva this Sunday, folks, 5:30, and then Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy on Saturday, 8:30, Showtime, oshows.com, and Moretti's in Edison Park outside on the patio. All right, birthdays for today. Richard Starkey, Ringo, that's right, turns 86 years old. Joe Mackey, great comic. He was also on Gutfeld, very funny guy. Gene Chandler, Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, 89 years old. Freddie Dreyer used to play with the LA Rams, but he was also in the TV show Hunter. That's right. Sebastian Cabot. Now we're showing our age, Mr. French. Family Affair, way back. Bill Haley, Rock Around the Clock. Ned Beatty, Burt Ward, Robin from the Batman show, 81 years old. Willie Randolph, former New York Yankee. Robbie Robertson from the band. Hillbilly Jim for you wrestling fans. Billy Froggy Lavender. He played Froggy in the Little Rascals. Now we're really going back. And Goose Gossage, former New York Yankee, 75 years old. And Anthony Batista. Anthony owns Blackjacks, the Gentleman's Club. Anthony's a great guy. Happy birthday, Anthony, if you're listening, you and your family. Anyway, guys, it's time for us to go to the end of the day. We want to thank you all. And again, download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Grill your Ace off and get a $20 discount when you $20 off the grill when you say grill your Ace off at Ace Hardware. We're back tomorrow with my buddy Marty from M&R Rush. Book signing coming up at the Arcata Theater at the meet and greet, book signing, and of course their new record, pretty cool, vinyl. M&R Rush. They'll be with us tomorrow, so can't wait. All right, guys. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. If you're offended with anything on this show, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean we're right either. But at least we have the freedom of speech that we can do what we can do. Be kind to one another, man. Have a great day. Get out of the house. It's beautiful. Carol, peace and love. Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you, guys, everybody. Please have a great day. Be nice. And Ringo, I'm sorry. Nick Hodges is going to say out, everybody. I'm losing my mind. Go White Sox today, everybody. God bless everybody. Have a great day. Please get out of the sun. Nick, take us out. Bye-bye.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
America, everybody. God bless America. And thank you guys so much for supporting Ocean's Pit. Free for all and right from the heart. God bless you all. Peace and love. Thank you.